Technician Class Question Pool. Questions and correct answers only July 1, 2018 to June 30, 2022. By K.A.T.B. Last edited August 12, 2018. Subelement T2, Operating Procedures, 3 exam questions, 3 groups. Which of the following is a common repeater frequency offset in the 2-meter band? Answer, plus or minus 600 kHz. What is the national calling frequency for FM simplex operations in the 2-meter band? Answer, 146.520 MHz. What is a common repeater frequency offset in the 70 cm band? Answer, plus or minus 5 MHz. What is an appropriate way to call another station on a repeater if you know the other station's call sign? Answer, say the station's call sign, then identify with your call sign. How should you respond to a station calling CQ? Answer, transmit the other station's call sign, followed by your call sign. Which of the following is required when making on-the-air test transmissions? Answer, identify the transmitting station. What is meant by repeater offset? Answer, the difference between a repeater's transmit frequency and its receive frequency. What is the meaning of the procedural signal, CQ? Answer, calling any station. What brief statement indicates that you are listening on a repeater and looking for a contact? Answer, your call sign. What is a band plan, beyond the privileges established by the FCC? Answer, a voluntary guideline for using different modes or activities within an amateur band. What term describes an amateur station that is transmitting and receiving on the same frequency? Answer, simplex. Which of the following is a guideline when choosing an operating frequency for calling CQ? Answer, all of these choices are correct. Listen first to be sure that no one else is using the frequency. Ask if the frequency is in use. Make sure you are in your assigned band. What is the most common use of the reverse split function of a VHF/UHF transceiver? Answer, listen on a repeater's input frequency. What term describes the use of a subaudible tone transmitted along with normal voice audio to open the squelch of a receiver? Answer, CTCSS. If a station is not strong enough to keep a repeater's receiver squelch open, which of the following might allow you to receive the station's signal? Answer, listen on the repeater input frequency. Which of the following could be the reason you are unable to access a repeater whose output you can hear? Answer, all of these choices are correct. Improper transceiver offset. The repeater may require a proper CTCSS tone from your transceiver. The repeater may require a proper DCS tone from your transceiver. What might be the problem if a repeater user says your transmissions are breaking up on voice peaks? Answer, you are talking too loudly. What type of tones are used to control repeaters linked by the Internet Relay Linking Project, IRLP, protocol? Answer, DTMF. How can you join a digital repeaters talk group? Answer, program your radio with the group's ID or code. Which of the following applies when 2 stations transmitting on the same frequency interfere with each other? Answer, common courtesy should prevail, but no one has absolute right to an amateur frequency. What is a talk group on a DMR digital repeater? Answer, a way for groups of users to share a channel at different times without being heard by other users on the channel. Which Q signal indicates that you are receiving interference from other stations? Answer, QRM. Which Q signal indicates that you are changing frequency? Answer, QSY. Why are simplex channels designated in the VHF/UHF band plans? Answer, so that stations within mutual communications range can communicate without tying up a repeater. Where may SSB phone be used in amateur bands above 50 MHz? Answer, in at least some portion of all these bands. Which of the following describes a linked repeater network? Answer, a network of repeaters where signals received by one repeater are repeated by all the repeaters. When do the FCC rules not apply to the operation of an amateur station? Answer, never. FCC rules always apply. What is meant by the term NCS used in net operation? Answer, net control station. What should be done when using voice modes to ensure that voice messages containing unusual words are received correctly? Answer, spell the words using a standard phonetic alphabet. What do races and ARIES have in common? Answer, both organizations may provide communications during emergencies. What does the term traffic refer to in net operation? Answer, formal messages exchanged by net stations. Which of the following is an accepted practice to get the immediate attention of a net control station when reporting an emergency? Answer: begin your transmission by saying priority or emergency, followed by your call sign. Which of the following is an accepted practice for an amateur operator who has checked into a net? Answer: remain on frequency without transmitting until asked to do so by the net control station. Which of the following is a characteristic of good traffic handling? Answer: passing messages exactly as received. Are amateur station control operators ever permitted to operate outside the frequency privileges of their license class? Answer: yes, but only if necessary in situations involving the immediate safety of human life or protection of property. What information is contained in the preamble of a formal traffic message? Answer: the information needed to track the message. What is meant by the term check in reference to a formal traffic message? Answer: the number of words or word equivalents in the text portion of the message. What is the Amateur Radio Emergency Service, ARES? Answer: licensed amateurs who have voluntarily registered their qualifications and equipment for communications duty in the public service. This is the end of Subelement 2 Technician Question Pool.